Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi again. How is everyone? How's my day? It's been all right. It's been pretty chill. It is Sunday for me. So it's been very chill today. Welcome. Hi, this is my first live. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Hi. How is everybody? You guys are good? Have you seen the latest tea? What tea? What is the latest tea? What is the latest tea? Or I probably already know it, but yeah. Let me move this real quick. You're talking about the YG new boy group audition? Yeah, no, I know. I know. I'm on Twitter, don't worry. I'm on Twitter. I even had to like call out some people. I was even calling out people earlier on Dispatch. What happened in Dispatch? A Leo reading what? A Leo reading Leo's on an Aries moon. I know. Happy new moon, y'all. It is peak new moon in Aries right now. It actually hit peak maybe almost a couple hours ago. So happy new moon. I hope you guys are manifesting good things for yourself. I hope you guys are in good energies and good spirits. Let's see. Okay, I'll use this deck. I hope some trainees from YG Treasure Box come back. That would be interesting, but I heard like a lot of them already left, but that's like the rumor. I heard a lot of them already left. But then, yeah, I don't know who stayed. I don't know who stayed or who left exactly, but that would be nice. So, I know why y'all are here. You guys are here for obviously JAESAHI, not me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm gonna use this deck today. Yeongyu? Yeongyu was great. I was actually rooting for Yeongyu. He's so cute and he's so talented. But I heard he's in SM, if I recall correctly. At the Jan, we're having a J-Line V Live today. I heard. I don't know what time they're gonna go live, but if they do go live while I'm live, please feel free to watch the boys apart from me, because yeah. Next reading for YG new girl group. I mean, no one's booked that. I don't mind reading into the new girl group, but you guys would have to give me proper information on who the new girl group is, because I don't follow. So you don't. Oh, that's true. You may not understand what they're saying. Well, I mean, it'd be like that, right? But in the case you want live reaction, well, no, I can't do that because obviously I still have a reading to do. So if they go live while I'm live, please feel free to. I will be continuing this reading regardless. So Anyways, yes, we are using the labyrinth today because it's 2 Leos in an Aries moon right now, and we need some extra strength today. Treasure reading as a group. I read Treasure already as a group. I think I read them around October last year. But if you want me to reread them again as a group, feel free to book me on my website. Again, all my information is in the description box. So yeah. Oh, before I begin, I have a question for you guys. I want to know what your preference is. So, if, for example, I do another dynamic reading, who do you want me to read more? Jadam or Tamsok? Who would you prefer? Out of the two, you can only pick one. So, if I were to read the next dynamic between Jadam or not Jaesuk, Tamsok, just those two. Yeah. Jaedam, JAEHYUK, and Yedam, or Hyunsuk and Yedam. Damn, that's a lot of J. Okay, it's Jaedam is very popular. I'm dead. It's all Jaedam. Wow. Why not Tamsok? Why not Damsok? Why not? Why not? So you want me to read my sun and my life wrecker versus my bias and my sun? Damn, that's a lot of J-Dub. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So J-Dub might be. Oh, see, you make a good point. Tamsuk is the oldest there at YG. Please, we need the T. Correct. JAESAHI. I already read JAESAHI. I already read JAESAHI. Did you miss it? I already read those two. It's already that JAESAHI reading's already private though, because it'd be like that. Oh, I see Ben. Hi, Ben. All right, so it might be J-Dam that's coming up then. Who knows? Okay, guys. All right, we're gonna begin. Let's begin, shall we? Welcome. If it's let's see. Okay, see now you're naming pairs that I didn't even give you the option for. I said either those two. Don't add any other dynamic yet. If you want me to read a different dynamic apart from J-Dam versus Tamsok, then you're gonna have to book it. Okay, but let's get started. Today is a focus on JAESAHI, so welcome everybody. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time watching, hi, my name's Jan. I am a tarot reader. I've been a tarot reader for about 17 years now. But again, as you watch this, please take this reading with a grain of salt. Everything I say today out of these tarot messages may or may not resonate because, it's just probably not 100% definite, factual, or fixated because the universe is always working, energy is always changing, and people like JAEHYUK and ASAHI still have a free will of choice. Again, so everything I say today may not be set in stone. All right. So thank you to all the people. There was a handful of people that chipped in for JAESAHI. So thank you guys so much for booking this. I'm going to obviously, this as a dynamic reading. I do have my set standard of questions. So I have a flow chart there. I will be asking those questions with the cards. And when I am done, I will be reading a set amount of questions sent by all the payers of this reading, okay? So after that list of questions, and if I have any extra time, I'll have you guys send in your questions about JAESAHI, okay? Those that are interested in booking, again, another appointment, either if it's another live stream like this, it doesn't have to be any YG artist, doesn't have to be just Treasure, it could literally be anyone. Again, my information is in the description box. My website is linked below. I also have personal readings, so if you want a one-on-one session with me, I have that option as well. Okay, so all right, let's get into it. I'm actually really excited. I mean, obviously, I'm very excited for this reading because it's my two Leo babies. I'm a fellow Leo, and those two are my Leo babies. So I'll say it again. Someone please pay for Mashikuri. I'm dead. Can you read Asahi easier now, or are you still using that loophole from his solo reading? We'll see. We're going to find out. This is actually the reason why I'm using my strongest tarot deck, because just in case Asahi may not be readable. We'll see. We'll see. If the energy is not, aligned well, I'm sure he's fine because it's a new moon right now in Aries and he's a fire sign. I'm sure he's doing okay. But yeah, just in case his energy isn't there or it's not aligned for me to read, then we'll probably have to postpone it. So we'll see. All right. So how many of you are JAESAHI stands, or if you're biased to JAEHYUK or biased to Asahi, how many of you stand them or bias them? Do we have a lot of JAEHYUK bias here? Asahi biases too? Oh, good handful. Good handful. Cool. JAESAHI all the way, for real. So do you agree that JAESAHI is one of the strongest pairs? Or do you think it's overrated? Do you think JAESAHI is overrated? I'm not to... Do you agree that JAESAHI is the ultimate ship, or is it... Super agree? Okay. Sis, they're married. I'm dead. Y'all are funny. They are underrated? Amen. They are underrated. They are underrated. Unsinkable ship. I love it. That's so funny. There is more from JAESAHI, but we can't have it. What a mood. Honestly, what a mood. I feel that so hard. It's interesting, right? Because it's like, I feel like we don't, I don't know, maybe that's just me being somewhat biased. I'm like, I need to see more of Asahi. And then I'm like, I need to see more of JAEHYUK. But then, even though we don't get that, when JAESAHI is together, it's like it suffices the deprived energy we get. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I agree. I think there's more to them than what we've seen on Ken. Exactly. I completely agree. JAESAHI is your rocket ship. I love that. Your rocket ship. It's not a sailing ship. It's a rocket ship. Okay. All right. We're going to go check on the energy now. Let's go. So, all right. So, yes, Jason is here, by the way. For those that don't know, Jason is my spirit guide. He helps me a lot in these readings. Okay. So, we're at it again. Let's check on their energy. How is JAEHYUK doing today? How's JAEHYUK doing today? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. And how about Asahi? How is Asahi doing? How's Asahi doing today? Your nails is so handsome. Thank you. I just did them. Maybe last night, yesterday. Cool. All right. One more. Perfect. We good. Hold on. I need to clarify how JAEHYUK's doing. Why is this card here for JAEHYUK? Why is this card for JAEHYUK? Asahi's great. JAEHYUK, I'm kind of confused. Why is this card here? Oh? Oh? Huh. And then this card. Why is this card here for JAEHYUK? JAEHYUK. Are we able to read JAEHYUK today? Oh, okay. Okay, we are. Okay, all right. Interesting. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry guys. No, I'm not trying to freak you guys out, but I think it's just because the energy of the new moon in Aries, but JAEHYUK's fine. It's more of just like I feel like there's just a lot going on, but not as bad as what happened like with Jihoon. Jihoon had a lot going on. That's why we had to postpone his reading. But JAEHYUK, there's something here where he's busy, really busy, kind of also a little secretive in a way. Yeah. JAEHYUK's fine. Don't worry. JAEHYUK's fine. It's just there's some kind of discreet energy coming from JAEHYUK. Something very secretive, and I don't see it to be work related, so that's why I had to ask if he's readable. So, but apparently we can, so we're gonna do that. Meanwhile, Asahi's great right now. Asahi is in a good mood today. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, and we also have the Two of Pentacles. So he's busy. He's busy in like enthusiastic manner. So it's funny because we have JAEHYUK's energy like very enthusiastic as well, but in a sense where he kind of slightly stressed out, but Asahi is like happy-go-lucky kind of vibe right now today. I think it's because probably he's preparing for that V Live. So yeah, there is that. So anyway, we're good to read them both. So we're gonna be doing that. Oops. Okay, we're good. Put that away. Thank you, deck. Okay, so let's get started. Let me see if I have the questions. Do I have the questions? Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's start. The first question in the flowchart of a dynamic reading that I have is knowing how was JAESAHI or how was JAEHYUK and Asahi's energy when they initially first met? What was the initial energy between JAEHYUK and Asahi when they first met? What do you guys think? What do you think before I pull the cards? How do you think it was like for them? I'm curious. How do you think it was like for them? Let's see your intuition while I shuffle these cards. Love at first sight. I'm so dead. What? I wish they could do an Ulti 12V live again. I think they will for Hyunsuk's birthday coming. Awkward? You think it was awkward? I guess we'll see. Let's see initial energy. Oh. What? No way. You're kidding me. Oh, I love this. I heard you already, if you know who, you know me, you know how much I love JAESAHI. Oh my god, what is going on? Wait, why am I this surprised? This should have been very expected. I need to chill. We're only on the first question and I'm already losing my chill. I'm already like, whoo. Okay, wait, one more card. Okay. Clarifier? Oh, Jesus Christ, help me. Wait, I'm shooketh. Okay, we're good. I'm good. Okay, if I'm not calm, y'all are not going to be calm. That's the thing. If I'm not calm right now, you might not be calm. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? Are you sure you're ready? I don't think you're ready. The way I'm teasing y'all. Okay, so the scenario, I already have like the scenario here. Okay, it basically looks like a timeline here. It basically looks like a timeline here. Okay, so first card is Two of Pentacles. Immediately when I pulled this first card, this was like saying that JAESAHI, there was a scenario here, there was like a moment here where one person needed help. And without asking, I don't know who did what. Okay, I don't know if it's JAEHYUK that needed help or if it's ASAHI that needed help. It's just saying one of them needed help, and without asking, the other person helped him. Okay, this was how it began. Okay, this was how it began. All right, the quote unquote the connection. Okay, and there needed to be kind of like this energy. It became an energy of like sharing and balancing each other's energy in general. It's like, oh, thank you for helping. That was literally the instant moment. The first moment that one helped the other, that became a consistent thing no matter what. So it's like, oh, thank you for helping me. And then in return, they helped him back again. And so it went back and forth kind of thing. And then, look, instantaneously, we have the Emperor card. So there was a lot of respect between the both of them as soon as that moment happened. As soon as that helping moment happened, sharing each other's, support and helping each other, the Emperor came out and says, man, you're a really nice guy, or oh, you're so cool, kind of thing. That Emperor energy is like, wow, there's so much respect between the both of them, kind of thing. And then I kid you not, I literally kid you not. The next four cards I'm about to show you. Okay, Two of Wands. All right, look, we already have 2 and 2. The moment when you keep seeing twos anywhere, it means a great union. Okay, numerology 101. If you see any number 2, it either means balance, it means harmony, it means a great union. It also means balance. Okay, balance is the main thing here. So, Two of Wands. Okay, remember, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Two of Wands talks about helping each other, like in any kind of, advice or any kind of, again, similar to the Two of Pentacles, helping each other balance, but in a sense of making choices, having support, advice, feedback, critique, whatever it is. It also helps make plans as well. And then, I kid you not, we have We have 10 of Cups. Look how happy this is. 10 of Cups is a really good card to have. 10 of Cups was already like an enjoyment of each other's company, a lot of good energy between them, you know, a great connection happened. They understand each other. They just like each other's presence. Okay, there's so much respect here. And then, okay, that's the first, right? We have 10, 10, 10 of Cups. But I kid you not, we also have 10 of Pentacles. We have two 10s here. Look, 10 in numerology is about completion. So this is going to sound really cheesy, but it really feels like they kind of complete each other. They really found a great synergy between them. So 10 means, if you want to go numerology, 10 means a completion. Okay, it means feeling complete or feeling, you know, again, really whole. Okay, and then if you want to add this again, if you want to put these two together in numerology, 10 and 10, 10 and 10 is 20, right? 10 and 10 is 20. But if you add the digits, 2 plus 0 is 2. You still got 2. You still get the number 2. You still get the number 2. And what did I say about that? Number 2 is again balance and union. Okay, great initial energy. But I'm about to oh, you guys are losing. It's a really precious initial start. Okay, that's like wholesome as hell. So sweet. Do I even show you this last card? Do I even show you this last card? Wow, you guys are so funny. Yes? So we have 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Look at the union here. The union 3. So I told you that 2 is about balance, right? And a great union. But after 3 coming after 2, 3s are also about harmony as well. But basically like the upgraded version of, or like heading on into future endeavors. So you know what I mean by say that like in any kind of friendship or in any kind of relationship that you're in, say that you have a good union, and because the energy is so good between the two, it's like I could see myself be, you know, really close with this person even into the future. So it's like futuristically bonded kind of thing. Like they have a synergy where they're so certain of each other being really close for a very long time. Does that make sense? Okay. Everyone's panicking. Wow, that was literally just the first question. You guys are BFFs. BFFs for sure. Precious. Wow, hello. We're almost at 200 viewers. This is the most viewers I think I've had watching my live stream for a dynamic reading. So hello everyone. Hi everybody. Okay, next question. Let's go with JAEHYUK because he's somewhat older. Older by a week. He's older than ASAHI by a week. They're technically twins. Let's see. JAEHYUK. What was JAEHYUK's initial energy? What was JAEHYUK's initial individual energy? What was JAEHYUK's initial individual energy? What was JAEHYUK's initial energy? I am kijoring. You guys won't. You guys won't stop panicking, huh? How's JAEHYUK's initial energy, please? Oh, I need to double check their birth chart just in case. But let me see. Initial energy. Oh, baby. Okay, I think I have an idea now who it was. Ooh, okay. I think I have an idea now I have an idea now who it was. Like who helped who in their initial moment. Huh. Wow. Okay. So JAEHYUK's initial energy, baby. Basically it says here with the cards, again, I'm not speaking for JAEHYUK, I'm just speaking through the cards. So don't, quote me on this. I'm literally quoting the cards. So for JAEHYUK, again, only in his energy, back then he was more in a logical thinking during like the earlier times, like when he was still a trainee, like early on. So I say that with the Queen of Swords. So he did his ultimate best during that time, and he really was extra cautious and extra careful with how he maneuvered himself around, the company, or, even like just his all around daily life. He was much more cautious. He was also very selective about who he was vulnerable with. This is why I need to double check his birth chart. Well, for both of them. Let me double check their birth chart, because I think they both have a Virgo moon. If I'm not, no, actually they should have a different moon because they're a week apart. 잠시만요. Nope, they do both have a Virgo moon. All right, they do both have a Virgo moon. Okay, so, but that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Ah. Okay. These Leos with Virgo moons. They both, oh my gosh. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. So for JAEHYUK with this Queen of Swords, it talks about how cautious and careful he is about who he's going to be. He's selective and picky about who he's going to, really be close with, unless he kind of feels you out. You're like, oh, this person's really nice. I'm okay with being, sociable with this person, et cetera, et cetera. And, again, in that note of being selective and choosy about who he wants to associate himself with, not just being cautious of that, he was again also being cautious of how people approached him. So it went vice versa. He was cautious about how he approached people, but he was also cautious of how people approached him. Okay, and so in that regard, it kind of made him a little insecure, and I could definitely see that, especially just even though there was hardly any screen time that much on JAEHYUK during YG Treasure Box, you could really tell how careful and timid he was and very shy at that time, and you could see how cautious he was. Plus it was like a very vulnerable moment to be in a survival show, and so you could see it that it's been like that for a while. Okay, it's been like that for a while. And then his insecurities at the time were about how it's like always on survival mode. So we have the Seven of Swords here present. Okay, Seven of Swords talks about either, deception or, making wrong moves or even pettiness type of deal. And it's not him. I'm not saying it's him that was embodying that energy. He was just being cautious and careful in case he ever meets this kind of energy. Does that make sense? So this is why he was always careful with and selective with who he associates himself with back then, because he didn't want to meet someone that he didn't trust. Okay, this is a card of, mistrust or, betrayal or deception. Okay. So Jaehyuk was very careful about meeting someone or getting close to someone because he doesn't want to get hurt in the long run. And it looks like he's had some kind of history of feeling that way before. I'm not going to elaborate the details on that just because that's too personal, but it looks like he's experienced that before, even before he came into YG. And so this is also why he's very cautious. Okay. I'm not going to elaborate details, but there's something similar that he's experienced before. Okay. So, in my assumption, again, I can't be certain. I'm not 100% sure. But when I said earlier that someone helped someone, it might have been Asahi. It might have been Asahi. Okay. All right. Now, how is Asahi's energy? How is Asahi's energy? How is Asahi's energy initially? Right. How is Asahi's energy? How was Asahi's initial energy? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. Ugh, I'm gonna simp hours. I swear. The downloads I'm having. Oh my gosh. The downloads I'm having over Asahi. Well, actually for both. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yep. Wow. Okay. So Asahi's individual energy. Literally we have about, how I say, like, I can't deal with his energy. It's so soft, but also kind of like bittersweet. So here's the thing. We have the devil card, right? The devil card, don't be intimidated by the devil card. The devil card is actually, it could be both bad or good. In Asahi's case, this just talks about how insecure he was in the beginning. He was feeling very similarly to Jaehyuk being cautious, just because he was afraid to trust people. This time for Asahi, he was much more insecure in a way that he was careful of how he acts. So it's not how, let's do the comparison. Jaehyuk was cautious of how people approach him more, and then Asahi was much more cautious of how people would perceive him. So he was much more cautious of how he maneuvers himself. So there's a difference there. There's a difference. Jaehyuk was somewhat more timid about the people. Asahi was much more timid because of himself. Okay, so this is why those two, in a way, in a sense, kind of already got along, because they understand the insecurity here. They have different reasons to be insecure, but again, this just is something that they connected with. This is like their icebreaker per se. And so that devil card, okay, that devil card talks about how Asahi was like, I don't know how people see me, but I'm just here to do my thing, kind of thing. So yeah. Regardless of that, he did his ultimate best. He was very humble about being, say in YG, we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups talks about choices and opportunities and chances. So his energy was like, well, regardless of me being insecure and whatnot, I am here to do my best, and I'm here to see what opportunities lie in store for me, okay, ahead, right? So there is that. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is earth sign energy. Again, he has a Virgo moon. He has a Virgo moon and, oh, interesting. He has a Virgo moon and a Virgo Mercury. I didn't realize that. Okay, so earthy guy. He has a Virgo Mercury. And so this talks about how no matter what, he's gonna do his best to be grounded. He's gonna do his best to be grounded no matter what. And just not, interfere with anything, not get in people's way, not be a burden. He just wants to mind his own business and make sure he's just not gonna, do anything funny or silly. Okay. And then lastly is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's weird because it looks like Asahi didn't think he'd ever be in that position. Asahi wasn't as optimistic of being in that situation or being in that position of becoming like a YG trainee or whatever. But the Wheel of Fortune kind of led him there. I'm not going to elaborate because this sounds personal. I'm not going to tell you the details, but I will say that he's experienced some personal things before at home that kind of led him, and the universe kind of guided him to become in this, situation, or to be in this position at YG. So whatever happened to him, whether it's back at home, the universe helped him out and guided him to have this huge door open for him. Okay, so basically Asahi was strongly guided. All right. Okay. So, wow, what in the world is this reading, guys? What in the world is this reading? This is gonna be a long reading, I feel. This is gonna be a long reading. Next question. Let's go back to JAEHYUK. What does JAEHYUK contribute to his dynamic with Asahi? What does JAEHYUK contribute to his dynamic with Asahi? What does JAEHYUK contribute to his dynamic with Asahi? It's a lot of cards, this one though. Oh. First card, King of Wands. King of Wands. Wands is fire sign energy. He is a Leo. Leo is fire signs. King of Wands, though, talks about leadership or ownership. So I'm specifically seeing that JAEHYUK is Asahi's hype man. JAEHYUK is Asahi's hype man. Asahi won't get the same support as he does. He'll only get a special support from JAEHYUK in a way. Like the kind of hype that he gets from JAEHYUK is literally gonna be only found from JAEHYUK. Okay, there's that King of Wands again. Let me show you there, that fire sign energy. So what else? In general, JAEHYUK's a really good hype man anyway. Ooh. Whoa. Can you clarify why? Interesting. Oh my gosh, why? Wow, this is deep. I can't even. I wish I could elaborate this more. This is a lot. Okay. Oh man, I wish I could tell you the details, but I will say there's something here I wish I could, but this is really personal to them. I will just say that his contribution to his dynamic with Asahi is basically his rock and his shoulder. I feel like Asahi really looks for JAEHYUK in terms of anything going down. JAEHYUK is basically the number one he'll reach out to if he needs someone to talk to. So I'm not gonna elaborate the details, but I'll just say that JAEHYUK is Asahi's go-to. I wish I could share, but I won't because that's personal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely. Just to clarify. Yeah. I could see Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is about movement. Knights are movement. Cups is about affection or just emotional healing, emotional balance. So that message here, it's basically he say Asahi is in distress or whatever, he will give JAEHYUK a call or he will hit up JAEHYUK. Okay. Wow. My heart. Is there anything else we can know? Yeah, wow, it's literally just all okay, I won't mention that. Jeez. All right, that's a lot. Again, bottom line, JAEHYUK is Asahi's one of Asahi's biggest support systems. That's all I'm gonna say. That's literally all I could say. In all aspects. Okay, it's not just them being like really good friends. It's not just them, being together in treasure. It's a lot deeper than that. It's really like I'm starting to see out of all the treasure dynamics. I'm not even trying to be biased here. Literally, these two so far out of all the dynamics I have read so far, JAESAHI is it's like that. It's like that. Like genuinely. That is very special. More than Sokun? Definitely more than Sokun. Definitely more than Sokun so far. I assure you. I assure you so much. It's much more than, okay. Okay, so let's go to Asahi's energy. What does Asahi contribute to this dynamic with JAEHYUK? Oh, man. Oh, hello there. Hello, the sun. The sun is a Leo card. Obviously, they're both Leos, but the sun is Leo energy. So that's the both of them. But we're talking about Asahi here. Asahi gives delight, happiness to JAEHYUK. JAEHYUK finds happiness in Asahi. I already said this in the beginning. There's a lot of just good energy between them. It's just really nice. If you say, even for outsiders, people outside of them, if you hang out with JAESAHI, it's just good energy. Like the energy that they radiate together spreads. So it's, say for example, if you ever hung out with JAESAHI, in scenario, like, oh, let's hang out with JAESAHI, you're just gonna get good vibes all over. It's just all good. It's literally just great. Okay, so the sun here, his contribution to JAEHYUK is, happiness. And we also have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is similarly like emotional support. Okay, JAEHYUK was much more all around. He is Asahi support system, but Asahi to JAEHYUK, it's much more emotional. So I think you guys are aware, or basically off of my observation, JAEHYUK can be pretty sensitive, right? JAEHYUK's a little sensitive emotionally. He is kind of like a softie per se. And it feels like, or it looks like with this, Asahi is also JAEHYUK's go-to in terms of like any kind of emotional thing. All right. It's back and forth here. Anything else that Asahi contributes to this dynamic with JAEHYUK? What else does Asahi contribute? Okay. Ooh. I like that one a lot. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the High Priestess. So, Eight of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess says that in comparison, Asahi versus JAEHYUK is much more passionate and much more energetic and maybe aggressive in a way. If something excites JAEHYUK kind of has his tendencies to jump the gun. When he's excited, he's expressive about it. Whereas Asahi, again, everyone has noticed this if you just pay close attention. Asahi is much more reserved, right? Asahi tends to ground himself much more. And this is the same thing he contributes to JAEHYUK. He teaches JAEHYUK to slow down if he needs to, or he tells JAEHYUK to take it easy if it needs to happen. Okay. So there is that. Yep. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. We have another. All right. Okay. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Okay. So, let me kind of teach you or kind of go with like a little bit of a mild tarot 101. We're talking about court cards. So earlier, right, when I asked about JAEHYUK's energy, I had the King of Wands, right? In the court cards in tarot, King is obviously the highest, right? King talks about how, much more outspoken they are, much more firm about things. And then versus like the queens, right? Underneath the king is the queen in terms of ranking. Queen will talk about much more of an emotional state. So JAEHYUK had the King of Wands. Asahi had the Queen of Wands. So this is what I was saying earlier, that JAEHYUK might be more of the outspoken one much more than Asahi is, but this is why Asahi grounds him in the way it happens. Like as a Queen of Wands energy, he grounds JAEHYUK to slow down and, keep him in check. Okay, keep him in check. So it looks like Asahi might have more of the divine feminine. Supposedly, possibly. Okay. Next. Okay, what is the one thing that has not changed between JAEHYUK and Asahi from the beginning and until now? What is the one thing that hasn't changed between JAEHYUK and Asahi from the beginning until now? What is the one thing that has never changed between JAEHYUK and Asahi from the beginning and until now? I love that. I love it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, look. Hello, Strength card. This is another Leo card. So in tarot, there's two Leo cards. Leo is the only zodiac that has two major arcanas in the tarot deck. So we have Strength. Another Leo card came out. Okay, see the lion there? So one thing that's never changed between them is them giving each other strength. Okay, they never, again, it's very straightforward. Strength card. They give each other support. They give each other strength. Again, support system between each other. A lot of hype, a lot of, motivation as well. But I laughed earlier because I specifically saw how much more comfortable they are now. So something that did not change between the both of them is how, let's just say that JAEHYUK is so close. JAEHYUK and Asahi is so close to the point where they have ridiculously a ridiculous amount of jokes that no one will understand but those two. You know what I mean? They're so close that there's just so many things that people won't understand between the both of them. It's literally just them two. And apparently it's been like that from the beginning. Oh, look. 222. Okay. So, last of the flow chart, what is the overall advice for JAESAHI? What is the overall advice for JAESAHI in order for them to grow? What is the overall advice for JAESAHI in order for them to grow as Okay, another card. What? Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, all right. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. So, overall advice. We have the Fool card. If you guys are, those that have been around for my content, you guys already know that the Fool talks about new beginnings, new slates, new chapters, new projects, whatever it is. But I'm going to go specifically with the new projects. Okay, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. So aces or ones are talking about new beginnings. So 0, the Fool card talks about new slate, just new kind of energy overall, and like, you know, looking forward to just a blank canvas, right? And then with the Ace of Pentacles, it talks about starting something new. This low-key feels like a prediction already. But it looks like, how do I say this? Asahi takes good care of JAEHYUK quietly in terms of their career. I don't know why, but for a split second, I saw a tangent of like them having a conversation talking about us, like basically Asahi wants to help JAEHYUK musically. You know what I mean? And so the universe says that they should keep doing this. Even though for now they have to be quiet about it, even though for now they have to be kind of subtle about it, behind the scenes, Asahi's like, you know what, I'm gonna write stuff and we should brainstorm together kind of thing. So, you know what it is? I felt this way, the last time I felt this way was when I first heard Orange, the song. I literally was living for the moment to hear JAEHYUK sing a lot more. Or was that just me? When I heard JAEHYUK sing more, especially in the song Orange, I was like, was this Asahi's doing? Was this Asahi's doing? That's literally how I felt. And this is what I'm feeling again, seeing these two cards. Okay. So as an advice, again, from the universe, it's saying, we also have the 9 of Cups, by the way. So the 9 of Cups says, understand what your dreams are, understand what you want to achieve, what you want to manifest, what you want to come into fruition, and then the both of them should discuss it and they could help each other out. The universe says they can help each other out. Okay. So, interesting advice, right? Okay, I'm finally done with that flow chart. That was a lot because it's interesting how clear it came out. I really love this deck. This deck really gives me the clearest. This deck literally gives me the clearest readings. And JAESAHI's energy or synergy is very good. It's like easy to read together. So I'm done with the flow chart. Let's go check the questions from all the pairs. Let's see. Okay. Oh, how funny. One of the questions on the list was literally what I said. So one of the questions from you guys, it says, do they work together to make a song, or is Asahi just guiding, helping only JAEHYUK to make this song? And did Asahi help JAEHYUK in his latest song that he posted in Twitter? Okay, let me break that question apart. So do they work together to make a song? Okay, do they work together to make a song? Do they work together to make a song? Guys, reserve your questions till later. I still have a list. I'm looking down the questions from all the pairs, okay? So do they work together to make a song? Do they work together to make a song? Look, it came out again. The Ace of Pentacles. It came out again. They haven't yet. They haven't yet, but they're talking about it. They're talking about it. So see, the Ace of Pentacles came out again. This is why the universe, this is what the advice was. So they're talking, they're at least discussing it. They're at least discussing it. Like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this? They talk about it. Okay, we also have the Temperance card. The Temperance card talks about finding, again, balance. Okay, balance in overall aspects. So it looks like right now they don't have the time and the means yet to create anything together, but they do talk about it. So right now they're just kind of like getting things out of the way first. They're trying to get themselves settled in their career, but they haven't yet. But they do want to, is what I'm seeing. They do want to. They have started, you know, the idea has been already spoken. Okay. The idea has already been spoken. Now, did Asahi help JAEHYUK in his latest song that he posted? Let's see. Did Asahi help JAEHYUK? No, this was all JAEHYUK's doing. Ooh, wait, are you sure? Kidding. Asahi did help JAEHYUK in a way. JAEHYUK went to Asahi for feedback. JAEHYUK went to Asahi first for feedback. So look, the Magician is creation. The Magician is creation card. Okay, so JAEHYUK embodied the creative side. Okay, he embodied his willpower and his creative side. And JAEHYUK has it in him. I see it in his birth chart. He has a creative side. JAEHYUK has an eye, he has an ear for things. So he did try, and then he went to, we have the Sun here. Leo card came back again, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is actually an energy of feedback and comfort and support, right? And so he did, I'm hearing and seeing that he reached out to Asahi. He's like, hey, I did this. I made this. What do you think? And Asahi's probably like, chua. Post it. You know what I mean? Jake's like, yo, check this out. What do you think? Should I post it? And then Asahi's probably like, yo, this is good. Post it. Done. Done. Done and done. Okay. Right, Ara? That is so them. Okay. So let's go back to the list of questions. Who is more likely to lose his temper when they tease each other? Ooh. Who do you think? Who is more likely to lose their temper first when they tease each other? Who do you think? Who do you think? Let's hear what your opinions are. Who is more likely to lose their temper? Is it JAEHYUK or Asahi? In terms of like teasing each other. I think it's JAEHYUK, honestly. Personally. Well, I don't know. Actually, you know what? They might be equal. They both share Sagittarius Mars. They both share Sagittarius Mars. But you know what? In a way, I'm gonna assume it might be JAEHYUK. It might be JAEHYUK. I feel like it might be JAEHYUK. You think? It looks like a tie from you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think it might be JAEHYUK, but okay. Let's check. Who would lose their temper first? JAEHYUK or Asahi? Let's go with JAEHYUK first. Oh, JAEHYUK. I love Leos. Not because I'm a Leo. I literally just love laughing at Leos. Okay, I love laughing at Leo so much. The Leo, I'm gonna admit, me being a fellow Leo, we're just too chaotic. I swear. I don't know how y'all deal with us Leos. But how about Asahi's energy? How would happen? Who would lose their temper? I was correct. It's JAEHYUK. It's JAEHYUK. But it's not in a way where they get it's not in a way where they like explode. It's not in a way where they like get too out there when they're like losing their temper. In fact, it's a lot softer. So JAEHYUK, it says it's JAEHYUK, but I'll show you why. So Asahi has the world card. Asahi is much more accepting. He takes jokes a lot better than JAEHYUK does, because Asahi is one of those that he can clown you, but he's also really good at accepting being clowned. He's a good trooper. He's pretty strong-headed that way. JAEHYUK's much more sensitive. JAEHYUK's a lot more sensitive. So JAEHYUK is really good at roasting. JAEHYUK is really good at clowning people too. If you know, you know. But he's really good at clowning people. But the moment you retaliate and throw it back at JAEHYUK actually does get hurt. He does quietly get hurt, and this is why I laugh, because JAEHYUK is that's very that's very Leo of him, actually. So JAEHYUK just so yeah. Yeah, this is why I laugh at Leos. A lot of Leos are like that, so it's so funny. Okay, next question. I will skip that one because I needed Oracle deck for that one. I'll do that one last. Okay, next question is, do they have a chance to make a unit or a collaboration to a song? And if there is, can we predict when it might happen? Okay, do we have a chance for a JAESAHI unit or a collaboration of just them two in a song? And if so, can we predict when? Let's see. Do they have a chance? Do we have a chance to make a unit or any kind of collab between them for a song? JAEHYUK won't peel oranges for Asahi when he's mad. I'm so oh my gosh. That's too good. Oh. Okay. We have a chance to make a unit. Oh my goodness, you guys kill me. This reading is hilarious. So yeah, them as a unit, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I don't see an actual unit coming out of JAESAHI. We have the Fool card, but in reverse. So I don't see it happening at all. We also have the Judgment in reverse. So there's just no, right now, based off today's energy, I don't see them happening like to form anything. But what I do personally see is much more behind the scenes. So instead of actually becoming an actual unit, maybe there'll be, I will definitely be reading into that like prediction wise later, but I feel instead of an actual subunit between the two, it's much more of like collaboration in terms of like maybe shows or maybe just like content that we can watch, but not entirely like an official unit or an official thing kind of deal. Not even in a song. I don't see it in a song. It's just content. But it could also be behind the scenes, maybe even writing stuff together. Right? So, yeah. But to have an official unit or an official collaboration, I don't see it. Not at least with the cards. The cards are saying, okay. Next. Okay, those are, or let's see. Let me rearrange that question. So this is an oracle question. This is also an oracle question. Hmm. Guess I just get the oracle deck out now. Huh. Let me get this out. One moment, guys. Get these other decks. One moment, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right, let me prepare this one because a lot of these questions now are like oracle questions. So let's see. Okay, let me rearrange these questions a bit. Do they... Okay, that one's okay. Do I need this deck as well? Okay. The way you guys are making me take out all my other oracle cards. Okay, hold on. I just need to rearrange this. I should have done this earlier. I'm sorry. One of these questions are ridiculous. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just go with this one first. Okay. All right. How do they show their affection or worries with each other? Is it more actions or more in words? Okay. Let's see. How do they show their affections or worries with each other? Is it more action-wise or is it words? I feel like it's both, honestly. I personally think it might be both, just depending on the situation or the circumstance. But who knows? Okay. Wow. All right. Huh. I was correct. It's both. So King of Swords, energy or embodiment of communication, words, logic, thinking, ideas, just speaking, practicing that throat chakra. But then we also have the Seven of Wands. So this is action. This is action as well. So we literally have two, both words and action. So let me pull another card and see. Yeah. Okay. King of Wands also. So look, both King of Wands and King of Swords came out. Two kings here. This is about action and this is about communication. So it's both. They have the all-around dynamic here. If they want to express and show, they express and show. If they want to express and speak, they express and speak. So perfect. There you go. Moving forward. Okay. Okay, so that one's done. That one is also done. Check. Check, check, check. What are some of the what What are some of the things they disagree on, and how do they reconcile the differences? I feel like that's a little personal. Like, what are some of the things they reconcile with or disagree on, and then how do they reconcile? Hmm. Um. Jason, should I? Is that okay? I can just ask. I just get vague answers, right? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's use the Oracle deck. What are some of the things that they disagree on, and how do they reconcile the differences? Ara. Ara says hi. Jason says hi. What are some of the okay? What are some of the differences that they disagree on? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So they have their moments where they kind of disagree on ways to approach their doubts and things. So we have the doubt card. Okay, the doubt card. See that? So the doubt cards, put it in scenario. It's like, say something is about to happen, or like there's a plan going on, and just imagine the two. Say like maybe Asahi's like, you know what? I doubt this is gonna happen. Right? He's just gonna put that out there. He's gonna be like, oh, I doubt that's gonna happen. So then JAEHYUK's gonna be like, no, I don't think so. I doubt that that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So they kind of bump heads in that regard. So there's like different ways of how they approach their doubts in certain things. And then there's also, in that similar regard, it talks about how they have their moments to disagree on certain fears that they have. So again, it's like conversationally, probably it's saying that, for example, just scenario, it's like, say JAEHYUK's afraid that such and such might happen. He's like, oh my God, what if this happens? Asahi will also approach. He's like, stop, like they're going to bump heads. Like, it's not going to be like that. But this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of their dynamic. Remember I said how they contribute each other. Like, what do they contribute to each other? It's about supporting each other. So if one person has doubt, the other person neutralizes that doubt. If one person has fear, the other person neutralizes that fear. And that's the beauty of having these disagreements. And then we have the indecision. So they have the indecision card. Basically, they do have disagreements on what they should do, etc., maybe ideas. Oh, this is better, etc. So okay, that's a few of them. That's a few of that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that one is done. I already answered that question. Okay. How do they deal with the pressure as YG artists? How do the both of them deal with the pressure of being a YG artist? Okay. All right. How do the both of them deal with the pressure of being a YG artist? Apparently. The web drama behind the scenes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So remember how JAEHYUK was like, yeah, that's right. I didn't even see. Thank you for pointing that out. JAEHYUK was like, oh, I have a dilemma. Like, what if the fans are gonna pick on me for doing this? And Asahi was like, they're gonna pick on you. They're gonna tease you because they like you, kind of thing, and they think it's cute. Love that. Exactly. Thanks for pointing that out. See? Okay. How do they deal with the pressure as being a YG artist? Woof! There you go. There you go. Okay. There is the pressure there. There's the pressure there. Huh. Okay. Then how do they deal with it? How do they deal with it? Oh boy. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna go soft. Oh, there you go again. Lord, I can't with JAESAHI. For real? You gotta be kidding me. For real? Okay, how do they deal with the pressures of being YG artists? So that's actually one of the things that still hasn't changed about them in terms of like from the beginning versus now. Even though they've already debuted, even though ASAHI and JAEHYUK have already debuted as Treasure and YG, they still have those insecurities even from before. Remember I told you guys about how like their initial individual energy was for both parties? So that still actually hasn't changed. They still have their insecure moments. So they still kind of get really, I guess paranoid about feedback, etc., etc. But when they, kind of look at it in a way, they're really glad that they have each other. And I will explain to you why. So first, we have the Temperance card in reverse. So this is talking about those pressures that they do feel being a YG artist in general. And then we do have the Devil card, okay? The Devil card here, as I told you earlier when this came out before, that is the card of insecurities and mistakes or burdens, whatever. It just talks about, overanalyzing things in your head. And then it also means here how they kind of move past those pressures, how they move past it. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So before they catch, whether it's one of them or the both of them, if they ever feel these insecurities kind of creep over them in their mind type of deal, the other one will be like, hey, you can't, someone will kind of put them in check again. So here's a scenario, right? Just let's example, say JAEHYUK. Say, for example, JAEHYUK's like, oh man, I messed up on stage. But again, that's just an example. Say he messed up on stage and ASAHI's like, hey, wake up, stop thinking that way. So we have that with that Four of Cups in reverse energy. He's like, he snaps JAEHYUK into reality, like, stop thinking that way. Stop thinking that way, kind of thing. And it's also vice versa. JAEHYUK does the same thing for ASAHI, okay? But I got really soft because of these last two cards. So whenever those pressures kind of, again, creep up on them, regardless if it's one of them or the both of them, they basically in their own nature, it's like natural to them, but they kind of remind, so a Lover's card talks about how they remind each other what's good about them. If they start thinking negatively, so say one person is really pressured or beating themselves up for something, and he's like, man, I'm so stupid, man, I effed up, man, I screwed up the stage, etc., etc., etc. The other person's like, no, you know why? Because you also did this. He'll retaliate with the positive, you know? So if one's going negative, the person's going to pour Lover's card or love in back. He's going to be like, no, stop thinking that way. Stop talking that way. Let me give you positive aspects for you to focus on, not the negative. And it goes again, vice versa. Lover's card present talks about sharing that vice versa. So, and then we have the Strength card again. Leo, once again, the Leo cards are always going to come up here. It's been how many, this is what, the third time we see a Leo card? Consistency. All right. Goals, for real, goals. Okay. Next question. What is the greatest strength of their friendship? I mean, if it isn't obvious, I've already been talking about this from the beginning of this reading. It's literally their support, the support that they give each other. That is literally the greatest strength of their friendship. But let's check. Let's see what other we can pinpoint. What is the greatest strength of their friendship? Oh, I'm gonna sip so hard. If that ain't Leo enough for you, I don't know what is, okay? Look, we have the loyalty card. Loyalty. Loyalty. Everyone needs a good amount of loyalty. That's so Leo. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency. Loyalty. The way. The way. Anything else? What is the greatest strength of their friendship? I love it. I love it here. I love it here. Okay, that's the same as what I said. Support. But this one's interesting. Why is this card here? Let me double check real quick. Ooh, bottom of the deck, patience. Bottom of the deck is patience. That's another thing that they have within each other, patience. But let me clarify this one. Oracle deck or Oracle card. Why is this card here? Oof. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay, the last one that's like a greatest strength between them is forgiveness. Okay, it's very similar to what I said with the loyalty. It kind of ties in together. You're like, I'm gonna forgive. They're very forgiving of each other, regardless of small things or big things, whatever, you know, goes on between the two of them, whatever it is. They're very forgiving of each other. Okay, and it's because they have this strong loyalty. Okay. All right. Moving on. We're almost done with this list. Okay, check. Check. I'm not gonna answer that one. That one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Okay, next question is, what can they learn from each other? Huh? What can they learn from each other's dynamic to grow? Wait, I already said that. I already answered that. Okay, so that's already part of my flow chart. I already answered that as well. Okay, you guys want to go very particular about this. Okay, before I do those two, everyone's favorite question, who is actually, this person literally capitalized actually. Who is actually the clingy one, and who's the one that needs more attention and affection? What do you think? Let me ask you guys. Who do you think? You guys seriously capitalized actually. Who is actually the clingy one? You think it's JAEHYUK? I think it's JAEHYUK as well. I also think it's JAEHYUK. The golden question, right? For real. You guys are so funny. I can't. I feel like Asahi can be clingy too, but he's just more subtle about it. JAEHYUK just kind of gives himself away. JAEHYUK gives himself away. Let's see. All right. Let's see Asahi's energy first this time. How about Asahi? I can't, y'all. I can't. Oh, all right. And then JAEHYUK. Oh, that's surprising, actually. I'm actually a little shocked. You know what? No, I shouldn't be shocked. Huh. It's actually Asahi. It's actually Asahi. I'm shocked actually myself. Apparently it's Asahi. Huh. Interesting. My ear is also ringing. What does this mean? Angels. Angels are here. Sorry. I have an ear ringing and it means and my left ear is ringing, it means angels are here. Oh, duh. Duh. Why didn't I think of that? Jason, that makes a lot of sense. You know why it's actually Asahi and not JAEHYUK? It's because of the whole JAEHYUK it's because of the whole JAEHYUK being a fallen angel. You remember? You remember if you guys were around for remember for my solo reading. It's similar to that. It's because of that. Jaehyuk may kind of play it off like a baby, but in a spiritual sense, Jaehyuk is much more alert than Asahi is. Jaehyuk is much more alert than Asahi is, and then in a spiritual manner, his emotions are actually much more in tune, like vulnerably, and so when it comes to sort of like attachments or connections, relationships, and affection and whatnot, Jaehyuk um, is much more again aware. He's much more mindful. He's much more mindful, and in that regard, Asahi is much more of the clingy type because Asahi again, I don't see Asahi to have any kind of mystic descent, but it's because it's because Jaehyuk radiates that angel, that past fallen angel vibe, and so there's something. And I've already said this before in Jaehyuk's solo reading last year that Jaehyuk's aura is naturally just broad. If he walks in the room, I remember. Do you even remember that Jaehyuk has a rainbow aura? He has the complete balanced aura, like all colors were around, if you remember. And so when he walks into a room, if you're in a room and Jaehyuk comes in the room, his aura or his energy is very broad. It's very prominent. And that is what and Asahi gets not sensitive to it, but he gets attracted to it. Yeah, Ara, he had the Rainbow Limitless card. So, um, yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. I didn't know why I didn't put two and two together, but my angels literally just told me about it. I was like, oh yeah, duh. So it's Asahi. It's Asahi, not Jaehyuk. Okay. How funny. Okay. Yeah. Like a moth to a flame. Yes, I love that analogy. Yes, like a moth to a flame. That is so good. That is so good. Yeah, for real, Ara. They're like LMAO. You're talking about our you're talking about our our family here. So, okay, moving on. Okay, so we did that one. We did that. I already answered that one as well. So, I don't know about that question. I don't. The way it's worded is making me uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Like one of these questions, the way it's worded is making me feel uncomfortable. Let me skip that one for now. Um, wait, what? Okay. What? What is this question? All right, which one? I guess this one's okay. What, right? I can ask this one, Jason. Can I ask this one? Yeah. Okay. You sure? Jason's trolling me right now. Jason's trolling me right now. Um, you, I swear, Jason, don't troll me right now. Can I ask this question? Well, you didn't say it was okay yesterday. Sorry, I'm having a debate right now. Well, then I should have asked it yesterday for Yoshi-so. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna ask it. I guess it's apparently okay. I should have asked this yesterday. He said it was fine, but all right. So this question, all right, which one will get jealous if they give attention to other members? Okay, or yeah, which one will get jealous if they give attention to other members or members start snatching their attention? The way you didn't let me answer. Yeah, I'm blaming you. The for real. Yeah, Ben's gonna be so. Jason is my spirit guide. Jason, you. I'm sorry, Ben. I'll answer the question later for you for Yoshi-san. You think it's Asahi? Let's see. Who will get jealous if they give attention to other members or if other members snatch their attention? Something tells me it's Asahi, but I don't know. But let's see. Let's look at Asahi's energy. Interesting. Wait, I love Asahi so much. Hold on. What about JAEHYUK? Oh my god, that I didn't expect that card. Whoa, okay. I love Asahi. What about JAEHYUK? Oh man, y'all are gonna crack when I tell you what the answer. Oh, okay. Interesting. Clarifier? Oh. I knew it. It was Asahi again. It's Asahi again. It's Asahi. It's Asahi. Let me tell you why. So for JAEHYUK, he's just a troll. He's just a troll. So here's the scenario. Say, for example, he's hanging out with. Here's the thing. So, what's a good way to explain this? So It's like monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. So say for example, Jaehyuk and Asahi are hanging out together, and then let's say who's a good one? Let's say Junghwan came into the picture. Just for example, just say Junghwan came into the picture and wants to hang out with Asahi. He takes Asahi away from Jaehyuk. Okay, just an example, right? Or yeah, let's just say that. Jungwon comes over and he's like, I'm gonna pull Asahi to hang out kind of thing. Jaehyuk will not get offended. Why? Because we have the mirror card. This is why I say monkey see, monkey do. Jaehyuk won't find offense to that because he can literally just hang out with someone else. And that is actually the ultimate difference I see between 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 Asahi and Jaehyuk. Jaehyuk's definitely, even though he's much like they're both timid, Jaehyuk Jaehyuk can is really good at socializing. You know what I mean? Jaehyuk, he won't be offended for that because he can hang out with other people. It doesn't bug him, you know? Now I laugh for Asahi. Asahi, this one's funny. This one's actually hilarious. And I'm gonna laugh about this for the rest of my life. For the rest of my standing treasure life. Okay? Asahi has sunglasses. Asahi has the sunglasses card. This is literally put on the sunglasses. I'm gonna pretend I'm chill about this, but in reality, I'm hiding my eyes because you know what? I'm actually looking at what you're doing. Asahi, he's like, let me put out of sight, out of mind, but I see you. I see you. You can't see me that I see you. You know what I mean? Like he won't show his facial expressions, but apparently he's just like, hmm? Uh, he's literally Asahi from from their web drama. Hi. uh I love Asahi so much. I love Asahi so much. All right. Okay. Check. Check. Is that it? Am I done? Oh my god, am I done? Yeah, I am. I am done. Oh, sorry. Last question. Last question. How does JAESAHI interact at home or in the dorm? How does this is the last question on the list. So how does JAESAHI interact in the dorm? How does JAESAHI interact in the dorm? They do skits. That's all I know. How do they interact in the dorm? Oh, they you know, they make skits and they call each other's mom and want to make nabe, you know. How does JAESAHI interact in the dorm? Sailor Moon. I love Junghan so much for that. The anyway, my God, my fan side of Sailor Moon was simping really hard when Junghan did that. I love him. I love him so much. How many times am I gonna get that Leo card? Look, the sun came out again. See, another Leo card energy. Leo, happiness. It's fun. Okay, it's fun. They enjoy each other's company. It's chill also. So this is like, even though this is a happiness card, this is like in a much more peaceful state. The sun is a happiness card, but in a peaceful manner. So, and I could totally see that. Like, I think if you guys watch my reaction to that episode, I was like, man, that dorm is very chill, but it's very homey. You know what I mean? I said that before again in my reaction video. I said I really liked dorm number 3 just because of how peaceful and happy it is in that dorm. So I definitely see that. Yeah, happy. They hang out. They you know like I'm see the Knight of Wands is about action. It's also about like playing kind of thing. So it's like how what they did. They showed us how they kind of all goof around with like the skits and stuff. Let's see. There you go. One of you commented earlier that they might have deep talks. This is correct. I do see them having conversations, like deep conversations from time to time. I see the Nine of Wands in reverse. So Nine of Wands in reverse is about not being in survival mode. So when you're at home, obviously home is the place or the environment that you feel at your most comfort, right? And so again, there's just comfort in between, the both of them when they're at home, regardless of where they are, especially at home. Again, it just kind of continues no matter what. Okay, regardless of where they are, it's always just going to be very peaceful between the both of them. Okay. Anything else? Brainstorming. So yeah, again, deep conversations, communication in general, ideas, brainstorming, talking about, plans, playing, a lot of just good vibes. What else? Yeah, it's Two of Pentacles again came out. A lot of balance again. I swear, I can't believe how good of a friendship this is. I can't believe how much of a real brotherhood they have. Okay. So, yeah, I am done. I am done, right? Let me just double check. Yes, I asked that. I did ask that. That, correct. Check, 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 check. Oh, right, that one. Can I reword this one? I don't know if I could reword this. The wording of this question makes me uncomfortable. How can I reword this one? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see. Let me just see if I can reword it, then we'll proceed. Let me just see. Okay. Jason, you think I could kind of explain it in the way that Okay. Okay. All right. I guess that works. So I'm just not gonna. How do I want to just say the question, but Jason, can you help me reword this? Because this is gonna bug me because it feels like it's an okay question to ask. But again, the wording is just not correct. It's not right. I need a better word for this. How does Can I? Will that be okay? Okay. All right. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. All right. So I'm just going to say it. I have cards here. I have already cards. Jason told me not to mention the question, but I can just give you the answer. So yeah, I guess that works. I can just give you context. So something that you need to know between JAEHYUK and ASAHI. Um, there are moments where JAEHYUK and ASAHI, they're very like, see, this is it's hard if I don't answer the like if I don't mention the question because they don't really have the context for it. Fine. Fine. All right, fine. I'll just say it. Okay, so both of them, both JAEHYUK and ASAHI have like the interest of finding new interests. Okay. They both have, again, I'm not going to mention what the question is exactly so it could feel safer, but both of them have the interest of trying or finding and discovering new interests. And so what I found or discovered here is that both of them kind of give the the energy where ideas come into fruition. So what I mean by that is say for example, Jaehyuk discovers something, maybe he saw it online. Maybe he's like, "Oh, that's so cool." He'll go to Asahi and be like, "What do you think about this? Shall we try it?" And Asahi's very willing. He's like, "Yeah, let's do it." And it's the same way. Asahi has his moments where he may discover something new or there's something he's always wanted to try and he's like, Jaehyuk. What's funny is because I see the scenario that Jaehyuk will ask Asahi. Asahi will not ask Jaehyuk. He pretty much drags Jaehyuk. You know, there's like hobbies there that they probably have discovered. Like, oh, look at that, that's cool online. Like, oh, we should go there, or oh, we should try that. So so there's that there. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull more. Whoa. Oh, interesting. So another thing that you can know about Jay Sahi is very similar to when I pulled the loyalty card, but Jay Sahi, mm, they may both of them, either it's one of them or both of them. They each have their habits or their tendencies to kind of like be stubborn in a way. It's because of that Leo energy. Leo is fixed sign, so any fixed sign can be pretty stubborn. And so, say there's moments where one party wants to like quote unquote give up right on something, the other party will literally and stubbornly argue. I see arguments or like wholesome arguments that is a thing. There is healthy arguments where say one person's like not feeling, their best. The other one's going to be like, "Smack. What is wrong with you? Snap out of it." kind of thing. Like, "I'm not going to give up on you" kind of thing. "You listen to me" kind of deal. Like, so they basically call each other out. So, bet. Well, thank you for that tip, but I can't smack him. I'll have to do that in my dream. I'm dead. Okay. So there's that. Is there anything else I can? I can't. No, I can't show this one. Jesus, what is with the spirit of the cards? What are you doing? Don't. You're gonna get me in trouble. Nope, not doing that one. No, bro, you're kidding me. You're kidding me right now. Oh, that one's nice. That one's good. That one's safe. Oh, I love that. Okay, so another thing that I could share with you is they're so close that they're like, so what I'm seeing thus far is that they're so close that even their families adore each other. So they're so close that even their families adore each other. Jeez, it's almost like Woo. Yeah. Okay. Guess we're done. I'm not gonna show those other ones. Nope. All right, guys. We are I'm tired. This was a lot. I'm tired, but this was a good reading for sure. Um yeah, I am pretty much done. I overextended my time. I did overextend my time. Maybe I can actually I'll have you guys go ahead and send me your questions. Like what other I'll pick and choose a little bit. Do you have any questions? Well, maybe I'll pick like 2, 3, maybe 4. You guys have questions? Okay. Um Ben, okay, no, not for Jason. Ben, not for Jason. Okay, so basically they like to try new things together, huh? Yes, they do. All right. I should have done that. Predictions. Predictions. Okay. We'll do predictions and then we'll end it there because that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my God. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Shout out. Thank you so much, Nuna. Thank you so much. So, okay, let's do predictions. Let's do predictions. What's going to happen? For real, Ara, Ben is literally like, I'd like to speak to the manager, please. Let's do predictions real quick. Wait, what? Does JAEHYUK know that Asahi gets jelly? And maybe tease Asahi using this? This is a serious question. Oh, should I ask that one before I do predictions? Does JAEHYUK know that Asahi gets jelly? Maybe okay. Let me ask that one then. Predictions. Is there a Yoshi Silk extension? Nah. I'm not going to tap into 2 more people. My energy right now is only tapped into JAESAHI. I'm not willing to tap into 2 more people. That's a lot already. But you know what? In that question, I personally think JAEHYUK knows. I honestly think JAEHYUK knows. JAEHYUK's pretty intuitive. But yeah. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He knows. He knows. Yep. He knows and he does tease. He knows and he tease. Look, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you. So here's the temperance in reverse. When anyone is in an energy of jealousy or envy, that is low vibration. You don't want to be in a low vibration. And the temperance card reverse talks about low vibration energy or low frequency in your energy. JAEHYUK is aware whenever Asahi gets into this point. Okay. Does JAEHYUK tease him? He sure does. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about communicating in a teasing mode. It could be teasing. It could be a little savage. It could be kind of aggressive. It could be kind of like blunt and forward. So yeah, he does like to play around. And JAEHYUK is a troll himself. JAEHYUK loves to tease in general. So yes. That is true. It is a true deal. Okay. All right, we're done with that. Let's go to predictions for real, and then we'll end this stream. Predictions. What can we expect out of JAESAHI? Wait, well, you know what I just thought about the whole jealousy thing? About JAEHYUK teasing? Do you guys have Weverse? I saw it. You know how he was teasing Jihoon. Remember? I don't know if you follow Weverse, but JAEHYUK teased Jihoon about being jealous. I forgot the context of what it was, but he was responding to Jihoon's comment, and he was responding to Jihoon, and he was like, and so what if I didn't? You gonna get jealous kind of thing? That's what he said. It literally just clicked in my head. Yes, there you go. That's the question. That's the question. Yeah, who's the one that you recently called? Yeah. Or contacted. Yes, there you go. That's right. There you go. Okay, predictions for real now. And then we got to end this because it's a long reading. Oh. Okay. Whew. All right, let's go. Remember what I said about them like behind the scenes working on something, not in official subunit or collaborative movement thing, but maybe like writing stuff. So look, it came again. The Ace of Pentacles came out again for literally the third time, guys. The third time. Okay, and then the Knight of Wands next to it. Knights are about action. Wands about, aspirations, wishes, goals, dreams, passions. Again, so those two together, these two are speaking right now. These two cards are speaking to me, and they said there's gonna be possibly like a track, and that you might be able to see both of their names on it. That's a shock, because last year in that current energy back then in JAEHYUK's solo reading, I didn't see any sign of JAEHYUK writing music. But now, again, this is why I always say the energy is always changing, or the universe is always working, and people have free will of choice. Look, the energy shifted. So now I'm seeing this time actually JAEHYUK writing more. And now we have a chance. Now we have an opportunity opening up for JAEHYUK's name to come out. And I see the both of them on it together. So, yeah. Last question, is Asahi a reincarnated being, like a starseed light worker, natural? No. I haven't seen anything yet, but I'll maybe, depending on what I see in these predictions, I'll see if I can ask it. But yeah, literally the energy shifted. So anything else? The Jan Jihoon just said on Weverse that Mashiho cleaned their dorm for 2. Of course he did. I am so dead. Mashiho would. Everyone needs a Mashio in their life. Okay, excuse me. Ooh, no way. That is precious. Can I share this one? Who remembers? I don't remember. Okay, even I don't remember whose reading it was. I've done so many readings on this channel. But do you remember me making that prediction of like all of them going to Japan really soon? So this is not just about JAESAHI, but I do see all of Treasure going to Japan very soon, actually. Somehow. As soon as possible. Okay, as soon as possible. Treasure's gonna go to Japan as soon as possible, but why is that so significant is I'm actually seeing content. I'm actually seeing content about going to the hometowns of all of the Japan line. Okay. Uh-huh. So I said, yeah, I see this once what literally can't speak all of a sudden. Once this happens, we're gonna get much more wholesome content. But it's significant in JAESAHI's energy reading or dynamic reading here is because of the content that we might see. So I'm seeing again Treasure, all of Treasure going to visit like the hometowns for sure, and we might see much more content. It could be treasure map, it could be a Japan content, who knows? But I actually just got a very quick download and saw the content. It's really cute, really wholesome. Also, huh. Oh, wow, that is an interesting download. I didn't ever heard, I don't know how much of a YG stan you guys are compared to me, but are you guys aware of Zeptors? Are you guys aware of Zeptors in Japan? If you're not familiar with that, ZEPP, Zeptors. So Zep is basically like the venues in Japan. I see this happening. I see Treasure going on a Zep tour. ZEPP tour. Treasure is going to have a Zep tour somehow. It's going to be one of their tours. Okay. And in that regard, I see this happening. Yes, it's basically like Winter. Even Icon had it. Icon had it as well. Icon had mini Zep tours as well. Mainly Winter. But I see Treasure having a Zep tour, and this is going to highlight a lot of opportunity here. Yeah. JAESAHI significantly, like separately, I see a lot more JAESAHI moments that will happen during this like Zep tour that fans can enjoy. So maybe like a special stage. Maybe like a special stage. So it's not an official collaborative thing, but it's like something to enjoy, like the fans can enjoy. So if you guys are new to these kinds of readings, so this is prediction wise. So do not think about these predictions, okay? Set it and forget it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about these predictions. We need to let the universe work its magic. So forget about it. Forget about this, okay? I'm just saying it. So don't talk about it. Don't think about it too much. You never heard it from me, basically. So set it and forget it. All right. Is there anything else we can find out? Okay, repetitive card. All right, that's all I can pull out prediction wise. That's all I can predict for now. Okay. So, all right. Is Asahi any kind of mystic or descent from the universe or realm? No. Literally no. Yeah, no. No. Look, I have two minor arcanas. Okay, these are very humane cards. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. King, if you have any kind of minor arcana come out, there's minor and major. Major are spirits, universe, whatever. Court cards, minor arcana, they are humane cards. He's not in descent. He's not a descent of anything. He's not like JAEHYUK. JAEHYUK is yeah. So, okay. That's what I got. Should I end this with no, let's end this with some advice and then call it a day. Let's end this with some advice and call it a day. Let's end this with some advice and call it a day. What is the advice here for the dynamic? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look. Whew, I'm going to get a headache from these two. You guys want to tell me? Tell me right now. Let's quiz you, right? What is JAESAHI's sun and moon? What is JAESAHI's sun and moon? You tell me. What is JAESAHI's sun and what is JAESAHI's moon? You should know. Leo and Virgo. Correct. Very good. Leo and Virgo. Advice. New moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Virgo. It is a time to give rather than take. Leo and Virgo. Oh my gosh, these two. I don't understand how consistent. But look how relative this is. I remember we were talking about like sometimes they do have their moments still about how sometimes they still get insecure and whatever. There's your advice there. So it really be like that sometimes. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you everyone for hanging out. This was I knew this was going to be a wild reading, but yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all hanging, staying in tune. If you guys watched this from the very beginning up till now, thank you. Literally, thank you so much. I never expect you guys to like watch from the beginning till end, but you guys apparently really do. And so I'm very appreciative of that. So thank you so much for watching. Also to the payers of this reading, thank you so much. You have no idea how much you've been helping me out. Really do appreciate it. Again, if you are interested in any dynamic reading, please, you can book with me again on my website down below. You guys said Jaedam, right? The next one, not Damsok. Just to double check, you want Jaedam, right? Right, Jaedam? Just double checking. Jaedam, right? If there are those that want or can't make or can't watch this whole thing, this will be up for replay for only 2 days. So, and this is going to be private. This live stream is going to be private. So again, okay, Jaedam. Jaedam it is, y'all. Jaedam it is. So the reason why I ask between those two, the reason why I asked between Jaedam versus Damsok is because I actually had 2 dreams. Yesterday, I dreamt about Damsok. And then today, before this live stream happened, like earlier in the day today, I dreamt about Jaedam. And so this is why I ask. This is why these are the 2 options I am giving you. So do you, and you know what it is, you know how I deal when I dream about these members. If I dream about them, I tend to, that basically is a means to look into it. It's because it's like a message or a download. So in that regard, I'm giving you those options between Damsok and Chaedam for free. Yeah, 6,000 subs. Thank you guys. So I'm giving you a free dynamic reading. It's between Tamseok and Jaedam. Ate Jan, can you predict what the J line V line will be? Jason, what time will they go on? In a couple hours. Within a couple hours? Okay. All right. Better get going. And within a couple hours, apparently. Jason, are you trolling again? You're trolling. Jason saying maybe. He's totally trolling. He says maybe. He says within 2 hours. So he's like maybe in 2 hours. The way. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be on Twitter if you want to chill. But yeah, I'll be on. All right, guys. Everyone enjoy. Jan, I love Jason so much. Please ask him to show himself so I can personally say that. Ben, Jason, did you hear me read that comment from Ben? He wants you to show yourself. You gonna just pop into his dreams or what? Ben, Jason says you're not ready for that. All right, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This was fun. Be careful out there. Stay safe. What? What? I'm not gonna. No. Ben, are you still there? Jason. Jason was like, "Are you sure about that? You might fall for me." You have to remember, Jason is also a Pisces, like Jihoon. He's like, "Are you sure about that? You might fall for me." Oh, I'm dead. He could be a greaseball too. Jason and Ben dynamic, let's go. Ben's. Wait, someone said Benson. I love you guys. Do you guys know how much I love y'all? Oh man. All right, guys. I'm really gonna get going. This was too much. All right. Bye, everyone. I'll see you guys on social media. Take care, everyone. So I'm gonna schedule the Jaedam reading. Okay, guys? Bye, everyone. Bye. You have 2 days. You have 2 days to watch this. 2 days. 2 days before this stream goes private. Take care. Bye-bye. 안녕. 안녕히 계세요. Bye. Much love.